Hi, and thank you for joining me for this week's Session Spotlight. My name is Matt Murphy, the Government Regional Affairs Director for the Tri-City Regional Chamber of Commerce, and welcome. We are down to the wire. The session is scheduled to end on Sunday, April 27th, but there is little doubt that the legislature will have all the budget details worked out on all three of the budgets that must be approved this year. All discussions are currently on reconciling bills that have passed from one house with changes or on the budgets. There are still many tax and spending bills floating out there that also need to be settled. It's going to be a long weekend for our legislators. So let's move on to this week's Spotlight. But before we do, I want to thank the Tire Factory for supporting this video series as a policy engagement partner. This week is all about taxes. We're going to kick off the week with Senate Bill 5814, modifying the application and administration of certain excise taxes. Next up, we'll discuss House Bill 2081, modifying business and occupation tax surcharges, rates, and the advanced computing surcharge cap, clarifying the business and occupation tax deduction. We'll wrap up the week with House Bill 2084, increasing funding for K-12, healthcare, and public safety by repealing or modifying tax preferences. The first of the tax bills covered this week is Senate Bill 5814. This bill modernizes Washington's tax system by expanding service taxation, increasing tobacco taxes, among other things, as well as implementing a sales tax prepayment requirement for large businesses. This bill has passed out of the Senate and out of House committees and is in the process of getting on the Senate floor calendar. Our second bill this week is House Bill 2081. This tax bill increases B&O tax rates, imposes new surcharges on large and tech-focused businesses, and refines investment income deductions. These increases are expected to impact 191,000 businesses in Washington state and generate about $5.5 billion over the next 4 years. This bill is waiting for an executive session in the Senate Ways and Means Committee. The last bill is House Bill 2084. This is another tax bill that would expand taxes on self-storage rentals and eliminating a bullion sales tax. This bill is currently waiting for a House vote on the floor, but must still go through the Senate process. As the session winds down, I want to follow up on a couple of bills we've talked about in the past. The first bill is House Bill 2049. This was the bill to remove the cap on property taxes to 3%. This bill had a couple of amendments added that provided some positive change, but not enough. This bill narrowly passed the House on a 50-48 vote. The second bill is Senate Bill 5794. This bill, among other things, removes obsolete tax preferences. This bill is estimated to impact 15,000 businesses and generate over $1 billion over the next 4 years. And finally, Senate Bill 5795. The Senate bill proposed to reduce the state sales tax by 0.5%. This bill failed to make it past the public hearing in the Senate Ways and Means Committee. That wraps up this week's Session Spotlight. As I mentioned at the beginning, we are days away from the official end of the 2025 legislative session, but stay tuned for more updates. Thank you for joining us. You can learn more information on these bills and other Tri-City Regional Chamber of Commerce legislative advocacy activity at www.tricityregionalchamber.com.